Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to the great state of California and what may be the most rushed vlog of all time, because I just got here earlier this afternoon and it just now dipped below 100 degrees and it's about 5:30 local time. So I avoided coming out into the park and really scouting locations and seeing what was out here and what I could shoot at sunset. And it's really biting me in the butt now, but I am just walking around, like looking at different things as I'm walking of cool shots I could get, like making sun stars. Like I'll show you this one right here. This composition using this crack, going up this rock and going directly to this sun star. I found this one and I'm gonna shoot it. And it's just like right in between these two rocks up here. It looks really cool. But I found a couple others that I wanted to shoot too. Okay, so basically what I'm looking for while I'm here in Joshua Tree are rock formations. I love those just like really interesting compositions that use lines on rocks and designs and cracks really well to lead you through an image. And I don't always get the opportunity to shoot those, so I wanted to really take advantage of that situation here in Joshua Tree. And basically what I'm doing here right now is hedging my bets. So I found two different compositions. The one behind me is the one that I really want. You'll see this crack on the rock that kind of goes up right here. What it actually does is kind of like pulls you into the frame right here. And then this jagged ridge, this crack in the rock, really points you directly to where I'm hoping the sunset color is gonna be. So that's gonna pull you in from both sides of the frame and kind of have this warped, distorted look with a new lens that I'm using, a Fujifilm 10-24 f4 lens that Lens Rentals sent me to use and test out. And they also gave me a 15% discount code for you guys to check out if you want to order any lenses and test those out. It's a great way to save money. This video is not sponsored by Lens Rentals. But the second composition that I'm looking at is this one that's right in front of me. So if you'll see it here, we have just these two little stacked rocks, like just balanced. I don't know how it happens, but it's incredible to look at and see. And it's just a simplistic composition. And it's one of those like classic shots that you can envision from the desert landscape and see just like balanced rocks on top of each other. So that's the second one I'm gonna get. Now I'm hedging my bets here because the sunset behind me isn't looking too great. I mean, it's kind of getting blocked at the moment. What I can do is a little bit before sunset, if this is getting blocked behind me, I can actually turn and shoot the stacked rocks in a good composition and have good color behind it because the sun is going to be shining on these clouds instead of shining over here, which will be probably blocked in. Now, the best situation that I can think of is getting both of these photos in one evening. And I'm gonna try to do it if the light conditions come together. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and shoot these two balanced rocks up here, and just coming over a little bit and zooming in a little bit with this 10-24 has done like exactly the job that I want. I'm zooming into like 14 to 16 millimeters about right now. And I'm kind of using this ridge that's right in front of the camera to kind of be that just little bump and leading line or just that foreground element that you may want in an image. But then also the lines on the rocks, and there's some shrubs in here that are doing a good job of being like little complementary subjects that kind of tell the story of this photograph. And then lastly, the rocks that are balanced are just like the star. And what I wanted to do framing up this way is you'll see if I tilt the camera up, we have these clouds that are kind of just like rotating around these rocks. And what I want to do is use those to frame the rocks up very well so that I'm using that negative space up and I'm not having just a bunch of blue sky. I'm filling it with just like an arch over these two rocks. It actually looks really cool, and I'm really happy how this turned out. All right, so I'm back over in this like crack area where I have all these lines coming in from the sides and just framing up to be a really cool composition, and like exactly why I wanted to come to a place like this and just see a different landscape. I think like even if this shot doesn't work out and like I don't get good light with sunset and you know the composition doesn't work or something's out of focus, like this is why I love landscape photography. Just, I mean, look at this place around us. You have this amazing scenery, unlike anything that I've ever shot before, and just getting out here, playing with compositions, hoping the light works out. Occasionally another photographer passerby will come through, but it's such a good feeling to get out and just play with compositions and be excited about photography. But look at this composition that we have right now. Here's where I have my camera set up so you can see coming in on this side, we have this crack in the rock. It's like this geological formation. And then coming down from the bottom, this line is like twisting in. So it's like this whirl warped effect that's going to kind of lead you up to this very top peak where you have these two little rocks on top. And just going to use bracketing to get all of that light detail in there, and just hoping for the best sunset, because this is just such a cool photo and unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life. So overall, just an incredible evening, beautiful sunset. Things came together enough for me to get a good shot off. I was really excited about the compositions that I found. Granted, I had never been here before and I was scampering to just find something I could shoot and put together into a frame with the continuously changing light and how fast everything was going. But that's like the excitement of landscape photography that I love so much, is going out to a new place and finding something new and going really fast to try to capture that light as it's changing quickly and just framing up a beautiful location. I mean, I can't say it enough how amazing this place is. But plenty more vlogs to come from Joshua Tree, so be sure to subscribe to see those and come on the adventure with me, because this place, I mean, has endless opportunities for amazing photographs.